Welcome to today's program of Daily Woman. Today, we'll talk about some stereotypes that have tormented us just because we are women. For example,
I think a really big problem nowadays is the image we have of a perfect woman, that she has to be thin and pretty and use dresses and everything. And I believe that girls that grew up with this image, if they don't follow this stereotype, they believe they are wrong and society makes them feel that they are wrong, and that's a problem.
Yes, another stereotype that they impose us as we're girls is say that you must grow up to become a mother and to do everything to accomplish your husband so they won't leave you, because if they leave you, then it will be your fault.
Another problem is the idea that girls don't drink or smoke or speak with bad words or enjoy their sexuality. And I think this is a problem because it ends up with the objectification of the woman, where she only serves for the sexual pleasure of men.
of course, for example, we should always be prepared to be harassed on the streets, and we are taught that rape is always our fault. So, what do you girls think about it?
I think that you're taught to take care of yourself instead of people teaching men to not do things that they shouldn't do.
And I agree.
During the next section, we will interview some girls to see the problems they face on their daily life. Here we are with three anonymous high school students who will answer some questions regarding stereotypes. Do you ever feel you should be prepared to be harassed in the streets just because you are a woman?
Yes, in my house we have the rule where I can go out to a bar unless guy friends come with me because they will take care of me.
Has someone ever told you that you should behave in a certain way because you're a lady?
Yes, my mother is always telling me to behave and be grateful and polite and everything because that's what women do.
Do you ever feel guilty because you enjoy your sexuality or feel social pressure to repress it just to be accepted?
Yes, because when I'm kissing a guy that it's not my boyfriend, I feel like I'm a slut.
Have you ever heard the words girl or woman being used as an insult?
Yes, last week in sports class there was a guy who yelled, "You run like a girl," to insult one of his classmates.
Do you think stereotypes are capable of harming your self-image and self-esteem?
Yes, I think it has a really great impact in how you see yourself. Like, if you believe you have to be thin and you're not, you become obsessed to be skinny.
Please mention one personal experience where you were victim of false or incomplete stereotypes.
Yes, when I worked at Little Caesars, they gave me a job when I was a cashier because girls cannot do pizza or girls cannot be in the oven. And because I was pretty, they put me in front.
Now we will talk about men's perspective regarding these stereotypes.
My brother said that he disagrees with stereotypes, but he's so used to them because he grew up surrounded by these ideas, and now he does not question them before saying them. And this is really sad because he said that we as a society don't stop for a moment to think what is the background of this expression. And we also asked friends, and they said that it's also related to the cultural background that you grew up with, because different countries have different perspective what a woman is capable to do.
Also, we would like to address the fact that there's still hope. There are many women who have fought for women's rights, and also there are many women who have shown that even in a society that tries to pressure them to act according to its rules, they can be outstanding. For example, Malala, Marie Curie, Rosa Parks, Susan B. Anthony, who fought for women's suffrage, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who was the second woman to be part of the USA Supreme Court, and Larry Steinman, who is an American journalist and writer considered to be a feminist icon and women's rights activist.
To conclude, we believe that all of the previous stereotypes are just half true. They just express a part of it, and it is really sad that we grew without questioning them, and at the end, sadly some of us start behaving according to them. We invite you to realize how you contribute to these false roles and how they have affected yourself and others. Thank you very much for hearing us.